Hi Dancing Hot Dog readers, this is Eddie Rodriguez and Easter is coming. And our boys are getting older, so gone are the days that you can give them a little fluffy peep and they'd be happy now. But we want to get them something, for Easter that would be educational, something that's really interesting and unique. And we actually found these great new products from Ravensburger, and we really think it's going to be a great hit with the boys. Now we found all these toys at Ravensburger, actually at Toy Fair, which is really cool because we got a lot of great hands-on on it. First one we're going to talk about is this 3D Statue of Liberty. It's really fun. It's for ages 10 plus. Again, you have to be really into puzzles to really enjoy it, but it's a really cool project to do with your family, especially with some of the days that are coming out, the days off from school. You can really put these ones together. It's 108 pieces, very fun to do, and again, great detail, and it really teaches you about the building of the Statue of Liberty. And again, it gives you an opportunity to really just have some one-on-one time with your kids. Next one is Buggaloop. Now this is really fun if you have hex bugs, because it basically is a hex bug driven game. It's one of those little jittery bugs that kind of go, it's a little obstacle course, but an actual game for them as well. It comes with its own hex bug, but you can actually bring in your own if you want to and make it a free-for-all. But it's a really fun game. It's really cute. It is for ages 6 plus. 2 to 4 players, and it costs around $30. And now finally, this is actually my favorite one, and it's the Smartscope. Now we always try to get the boys to go outside and really enjoy nature, and they get really curious about the bugs and all the things that they want to see, and they really love to kind of really get into it. I think this is really cool because this gives you an opportunity to really kind of get into it and use a microscope in a really innovative way, and that's using your smartphone. Basically, you build the Smartscope, you put your smartphone in, and it acts as a magnifying glass for anything that you put inside the tray. So you can see here's the fully built item. You basically take your phone, you put it on top, and then you put whatever you want to magnify inside the bottom. And it's a really fun, really cool way to see things. Again, unique because you're not spending $1 million for a really expensive microscope, but you're getting all the great benefits out of it, and it's only costs $45. So again, ages 8 plus, because again you're dealing with smartphones, but if you have parent supervision, you probably could get away with younger kids as well. So now we have Buggaloop all assembled and ready to go. It's really easy to assemble. It's for ages 6 plus. The goal of the game is to get your bug of your color, 3 of them, across the path and onto the safe spot. The problem is you have a hex bug coming out at various times during the game and knocking your bug off the path and making you start over. The way the game begins is you start the hex bug, you let him go through the tube, and you play while he's not on the field. As soon as he pops out of another tube, the game stops. You have to wait and let the hex bug cause as much damage as you want. Again, it's a really fun, hectic game. I think it's simple enough for kids younger than 6 years old to play, as long as you have parent supervision, because you do have smaller pieces you don't want them to put in their mouth. But it's a really fun, exciting game that you can cheer on the hex bug as it causes damage. Your turn. Go, go, go.
One. Hurry up!
Oh, you're almost there.
One.
One. Almost there. One. William.
Hurry up! He's gonna cause you damage.
One. Oh, safe! You guys want safe.
3. One.
You're good. You're safe.
Then he's gonna die.
What is it?
One.
Oh, he's coming. Ready? Go.
Damage.
Where's... Oh, here he comes! Hurry up! Whoa, before he gets out.
Hurry up!
One. Put one down. He's coming. Put one down.
Hurry!
Have it. Ah! So we're trying out the Smartscope. It does require assembly, adult assembly, because there are quite a couple pieces and they're screwing. But the great thing that I really enjoyed is that they actually give you your own little tiny screw, so you're able to do it yourself. You don't have to use any extra tools. They give you all the tools you need. Another thing you need to know is that there is a light source down here. It requires 3 AAA batteries. So when you're assembling, you just make sure you put those batteries in, because once you assemble, it's really difficult to get the batteries out. It's actually, I can actually show you really quickly. See, this is the light source. So you just unscrew here, put 3 AAA batteries, and you're all set to go. It really is a nice setup, very sturdy. You're able to use your own smartphone or a tablet. And if you're using a tablet, they give you a little construct here that it just makes the Smartscope a little bit bigger so that you're able to place a tablet on. Now, my assistant here and I have gotten a couple of things from nature that we're going to check out. We got a couple of twigs and whatnot. So we're just going to show you, right, Rock?
Yes.
Let's show what we were able to do. So what we did basically is you got to just make sure you find it on the hole. You have a little dial here to be able to lower and get a little bit closer if you want. Just make sure that you're constantly adjusting the focus so that you have a clear view of what you have. Or technically you could just use this to focus, but it gives you, if you want a closer view of the object, you can use the focus of the camera on the iPhone, iPad, Android. It doesn't matter. There is no app required. You just need the camera function of the phone or tablet. And it also comes with a whole bunch of different things that you can use to go in. It comes with a Petri dish, a couple of slides. It also comes with its own little tray so you can put stuff on it, and as well as tweezers and a little tube for water. So you kind of have everything, right, Rock?
Yes.
What's your favorite thing about it?
My favorite thing about it is you can actually put live bugs in here.
Live bugs. Though it's not recommended, you can, because they kind of move around, so you got to be careful. But there is a lot of different ways. They have a lot of great suggestions on how to use a lot of the tools here to be able to see nature and really enjoy it.